Hello Egypt, we are on episode 15 now. Welcome back guys, I haven't been on for a wee while, I know this has been, life's been hard. Just getting everything at once, coming up to December, or well it is December actually now, so all the Christmas shopping and all that fun stuff, all that adult stuff that I have to do. Anyway, we are on episode 15 now. Again, last time we done missions with the actual main mission, but that was the last time I played anything. Where am I? Oh, I got a few new weapons on the go. What is this? Is this a dog? Oh, Alpha. Nope. Bad dog. So, quick show off of what I've got. I'm level 42 now. I don't remember what it was last time. Uh, Here's my stuff. My charisma's actually my best. What I actually wanted was my intelligence to be the best, but well, from 8 intelligence, 9 charisma, 7 strength, perceptions 5, endurance 6, agility 3, and luck 2. Luck was always the one that I always kept low down, because I always thought I wasn't as good as the rest. Right, perk chart. So as you can see, this lovely moho. Uh, I'm trying to get this one up quickly because it's really good. Toughness as well. I've got 4 in rifleman, 3 in medic. Completed gun nut, completed hacker. 1 more for locksmith. Completed blacksmith. I'm gonna start an armory now. Aquaboy. I sort of kept it like this. At 1 because I don't really I no longer take rad resistance, okay, but this one you become completely undetected while submerged. I really don't like being around the water anyway in this game, so you know that's sort of that. The second Aqua Boy perks, nah. Local leader, of course, maxed. Science, need to get maxed. Scrapper is maxed. Um, and then inspirational, and then that's as far as I've got down. Don't know if any of these are actually worth it, guys, but like if they are, please tell me, and I will try my hardest to get further down here. Right, inventory. Oh, from I need to sell a load of stuff. Yeah. Right. Let's see. What one are we doing? We're doing the reunions, and then maybe do. Yeah, well, we'll do this one anyway. So yeah, this is all I've explored right now. I am loving the exploration in this game. Got a few places that I am like concentrating on. So let's see, Diamond City. Let's go to Diamond City. 4-leaf clover. Each hit in VATS with a chance to fill your critical meter. Ooh, love the way he's like a wee leprechaun. Yeah, toity toity toity. So guys, I hope you're getting ready for Christmas. From everyone's hopefully buying a lot of fun stuff, getting everyone's presents sorted. What weapons have I got equipped? Oh, Overseer's Guardian.
No ghouls in Diamond City. Get that thing out of here.
Wait, what? What? I'm not a ghoul. Let's see. Keep going this way. Valentine, I wanna find my son, please.
Come on, Nikki. I'm just asking for your opinion.
Oh,
Would be a great quote.
He's my client, Piper. Why don't you learn not to snoop on a man's private affairs?
Well, well. Speak of the devil.
oh
You're
dear.
back. And not with your son. What happened?
Uh, let's see.
You were right, Nick. Kellogg did have my son. But that wasn't all. He was working with the Institute. He... He gave them Sean.
The Institute? Oh, boy.
I'm sorry, friend. Truly. That makes things considerably more complicated.
You ain't kidding. Heck, Nick's a synth, and even he doesn't know how to get in.
No synth does. Security protocols strip those memories out.
I need to find a way.
I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now. The Commonwealth's boogeyman, feared and hated by everyone.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night, and sometimes they leave old synths behind to remind us that they're out there. But to this day, there's one thing nobody really knows.
Where the Institute actually is. Or how to get in.
Exactly. But there's one person who has to know, right? The guy who just handed them Sean.
Kellogg. Huh.
Is dead.
Man like that would have had access, in and out.
Yeah, but I'm guessing he wasn't the surrender and talk type, was he?
Do. He's in hell.
Bastard's in hell, where he belongs.
So, a murderer and a kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an avenging parent. Huh. Be a great ending if we didn't still have the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth to solve.
Doesn't matter what he knew. I'd kill him again in a heartbeat.
Damn right.
Gets his brains blown out. Huh. His brains. You know, we may not need the man at all.
You're talking crazy here, Nick. Got a fault in the old subroutines?
Look, there's a place in Good Neighbor called the Memory Den. Relive the past moments in your mind as clear as the day they happened. If anyone could get a dead brain to sing, it'll be Dr. Amari, the mind behind the memories.
Good
I hope
idea.
You're right, Nick.
Let's see. I guess we're gonna need a piece of Kellogg's brain. Enough gray matter to bring to Amari and find out if this is going to work.
Jesus, Nick. Gross. Seriously?
I know it's grisly, but what choice do we have? We've got no leads, nothing. That old merc's brain just might have all the secrets we need to know.
Actually, I think I already have something. Kellogg had this thing attached to his head.
Cybernetics, huh? We may have just won the lottery.
Whether we're riding this crazy brain train or not, we can't all go running across the Commonwealth, so who's coming with you?
I have to go to the memory den either way, if I'm going to introduce you to Amari. But if you want to head there together, just say so.
Oh, Hancock was with me. Forgot about him. Take
You
Nick.
and me, Nick.
Let's get going.
Hancock can go to. There is another place I'm trying to work up. Can I remember? I think it's actually Warwick Homestead.
Don't
Go there.
worry. We're gonna get your boy back.
Yay!
Just a few more steps.
Well, you two are out. I'm gonna do some more research. I'll be at the public if you need me.
Now, what's this? There's a bunch of junk in here.
This is your work. How can you say that?
Even good people do crazy things when they're scared.
Oh, here.
Hey.
What weapons do you have? Okay, you've cigarettes. It's good to know. Let's see, something that I'm not equipped myself that would be good for you. Pistol or nah, you can take that. Store and equip.
Diamond City's motto.
Oh, hello, Piper. Sneaking past us now, you crafty wee minx. You need to go to Good Neighbor. Beware the manhandler. Ooh, might like that episode myself. Let's see. So it is what, Monday the 7th of December today?
Lowest place in the Commonwealth. Everything not nailed down rolls through here at some point.
Ooh, aye. Anyway, it's December 7th. Star Wars comes out in a few days. I think that's what every nerd is counting down towards. Actually had a Subway this morning and I have a nice little Star Wars mug or cup or whatever there. Memory Den. What the fuck did you get in front of me?
I thought you had forgotten about little me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs. You big flirt.
You big flirt, you. Sup, bitch? Bing! Yeah, so this is one of my favorite weapons. It's I've customized. It was in the vault. What vault? The vault that you have to get into. Vault 81. It was in Vault 81, and I bought it off the girl. And what it does is it fires an additional projectile. So I don't understand if that means it fires 2 bullets at once, or it just fires an extra one at the end. But I'm loving it. It does 162 damage. Yep. It does more than my rocket launcher. Yep. That's just for close quarters, which I really like. But this thing, if they're far away,
Dr. Amari?
ping them.
Yes. Wait. I remember you. The memory inducement. Vault 111, right? What's this all about?
We need your help, Doctor. I need the memories from a man named Kellogg. But he's dead.
I know it's asking for a miracle, Amari, but you've pulled off the impossible before.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you do realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here's
Here you go.
what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Go on.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is...
You can fit the brain inside him?
Could fit him. But that's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. I'm well past the warranty date anyway.
Let's see. Thank you,
I
Nick.
appreciate this, Nick.
Just
You've been
hurry up so I can shoot some things.
All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine, just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Just be ready.
Let's
Let's
see
go.
here.
Dink!
I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Is there a way
Tell
to
me
break
you
it?
have a way past this, Doc.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Let's do it.
Alright. Let's get started.
Just
And
sit
this
down
seems
over
pretty
there
weird.
and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Oh, what's this?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, I got a holotape.
Not enough folks value keeping the old CPU sharp anymore.
You know, I haven't actually played any of those games yet. I probably should.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
I'm holding. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. Da-da-da-da. Damn, that bright.
Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to
What
step you
the
through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Something like from Assassin's Creed here.
Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though. Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole. Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then. People are always hoping for something better. They usually end up with something worse.
Okay.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for.
Nope.
There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on that petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand. That's what happiness felt like. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah. You've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second.
I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of green.
I know. But that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
Well, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself. There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. They just took it as part of the job. Little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another.
So,
I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe.
I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
That's where it came. There it is.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. First synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute. You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute, but I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement, which suited me just fine. That's a problem for you. I could see only one way out. I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B748, initiate. impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer.
His cigarette was in his
Tell
gun.
us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Manual override initiated.
Son of a bitch.
I try to locate
I was
another
now
memory
the
as quickly as
Institute's
I
main
can.
operator
Please
in
try
the
to remain
Commonwealth.
calm.
If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. I didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really. The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it.
Vault computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs.
I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never like to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of, her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but, still human. Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive.
Hopefully it's all
Just... Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If he could take me out, they won't be able to hide from him for long.
Ooh.
Find it. Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
This is the one. Here.
She woke up as well?
Open it.
Oh, they all woke up?
Is it over? Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's gonna be fine.
Come here. Come here.
Wait. No, I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
Let's go.
Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long. This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's.
wonder who the old man is.
Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
Kellogg.
It's okay.
Oh.
One of these days you're gonna
Hello,
get your
Blade.
head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side. Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes.
If anything like this had ever happened before, I've never heard of it. Maybe a sign that the old man was losing his grip. Finding someone in the glowing sea wasn't gonna be any picnic. I never expected an Institute egghead to give me so much trouble.
Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
X688, ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Whoa.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Sort of just like Shazam! Disappeared.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
I'm okay, Doctor. Thank you.
That's good. But I want you to keep monitoring yourself. We have to be sure there's no long-term damage. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
We got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out.
Yes. Their greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work? Where do we go next?
That scientist Kellogg was supposed to track down. Virgil, we need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
I'll find him.
If we need to find Virgil, then I'm going after him.
If you're going to go, be prepared. You'll need some way to combat the radiation there. It's called the glowing sea for a reason.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck. And He's safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
You. I found a way to combat it. Cheers, Doc. Oh, oil can. Shut up, Nick. Wonder what's around here. Oh, no.
Hey, Valentine.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head.
What the hell?
That was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Kellogg? Is that you?
What? What are you talking about?
You feeling all right, Nick?
Yeah, I'm fine. Why?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going.
Let's get going, Nick.
Been one heck of a ride so far. Let's see
He
where
better
it
not
takes us
kill your woman, or the scientist we found. But anyway, sorry guys, this was a pretty long episode. As you see, it was flipping. It was very, very interesting, to say the least. Anyway, but I will be literally right back. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. This is Phil signing out, and goodbye.